Alright guys, how you doing today? We're going to come in with a farming tutorial. This is based on genetics. It works for all plants, but we're going to use hemp because it is a faster clone and I can kind of show you what's going on. So I went ahead and planted all these crops today. Went through with a calculator. I use a website. The link for it will be in the below description. But basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get a 3G, 3Y hemp clone. So what you want to do is you want to do your math. And we'll go a little bit further into detail on that later in the video. But you want to do your math to get the clones that you want. So right now I've got the 4 clones I need to get the items that I need. And as you see here, what you want to do is you're going to have your base gene in the middle and then everything else planted around it. Your base hemp plant doesn't matter what it is, but I like to use a 3G because it grows faster. So we'll go ahead and plant that and get it going. Now if you want to, you can do multiple so that you're not waiting on it. Or if one messes out, you got extra. Now this is a build server, so once you plant one, you have an infinite amount. You won't have that luxury. This is just a generic farm. I just put it up really quick so we could go ahead and get this going. But this is not the most efficient farm. There'll be another video coming out with the basic farming needs and builds and doing what you need for different types of areas. So go ahead and put my clones down here. This is going to grow pretty fast. While it's doing that, I'll kind of show you some of the farms that I play around with. So this is a basic 4x3 with loot storage. I like to keep a workbench in my farm just for making stuff as I go, so I don't have to run back to the main base. Just a couple of things. Here's another farm. It's just a basic 3x3 with storage on either side, or storage and TC, sorry. I like to put the windows in because most people, if they see the windows, they're not going to mess with you. Alright, let's see where we're at here. We're 12% on there, so since I got 3 Gs in here, and 2 Gs are lower than the other ones, I'll let it go till it gets about 50% sealing. And we'll go from there. One little tip I can give you: if you don't have a lot of power, you can always elevate your water tanks, your water barrels, half floors up from where your sprinklers are, and you won't need power to power your sprinklers. I use the pumps in there because even without power, you can turn them on and off. It's more efficient. It does take a little bit more metal frags, but you won't need this many, of course. I overbuilt this to get these filled up quick.
Day 2, day 3, day 4. A few moments later. What?
So we went ahead and planted the genetics that we needed around the one in the middle. The one in the middle is going to be our final result. Whenever I'm crossbreeding, guys, I like to have multiple boxes set out so that I can store all the old ones, because you never know. If you want to try, I'm going for a 3G 3Y. You're more than welcome to go 2G 4Y or 4G 2Y. It's all preference. I feel that 3G 3Y is what I like, but it's all preference. But you have those in case you mess up on anything.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so this is two ways you can do it. This is the first one. You can take all the genetics you have, lay them out in like a addition, subtraction form, and then you just go down. The greens all equal 1. The W's equal 1. The X's equal 1. I'm sorry. The reds equal 1.5 each. So for every red, you need 2 greens to be able to cancel it out. And so what we're going for is 3G, 3Y. So what you would do here is, you got YHGG. The G would of course win out because it's 2 to 1 to 1. You got GYWG. The G would win out because it's 2 to 1 to 1. The HGYY. The Y would win out because it's 2 to 1 to 1. You got HWYY. The Y would win out because it's 2, 1.5, and 1. Sorry, this one would be 2, 1.5, and 1 also. The G would win out here because of course the 2 G's cancel out this. And then this last one would be a Y. So that would give you your 3G, 3Y genetics. Or you can do it on the calculator, which I'm getting ready to show you.
A few moments later.
So guys, this is the calculator I use. I don't know necessarily who built it or did whatever. Made by El Cocos. It's a great calculator. I use it for everything I do. It just makes life so much easier. You just type in whatever genes you have, and you set the desired genes you want, and it creates a formula for you. So what we would do here is we would pull these out of the box, and this would be our final genetic. If you delete one of these, it tells you what your best one is. And that's not right. I can't remember which one it is, but this actually shows you a good thing. This is your 50-50 chances. That means if you plant these, you're going to have a 50-50 shot of a yield gene or a growth gene. That means when you plant it, you're going to take a chance on which one you're going to get. Now granted, both of them are still good, but we were looking for 3G, 3Y. If we were looking for 4Y, 2G, this would be perfect. I'll put the link down in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to give them to me.
Day 3, day 4. A few moments later.
Alright, now we're at the crossbreeding stage. If you look, you can see that we changed the genetics from XGGGYW to GGYYGY. To do this, of course, we use the iron caps. You go ahead and once it gets out of crossbreeding, you go ahead and clone it, and you're done. So if this tutorial helped you, feel free to follow, subscribe, and I plan on doing plenty more like it. Build, farms, electric, everything.